Here, I do 165 for reps to get a good stretch on my quads, and I'm really trying to control the descent and then explode on the way back up. Same thing here. I drop the weight by about 10 pounds, take off the 2 5s on each side, and I go back to doing good form squats. Here, this is my last set of squats. I did 3 squats. My top set being my first squat. That way I can really use all of my energy on it. And then dropping it down to 155, within which I drop it down to 135 and rep this out until I can't no longer. Here, I move to my isolation movement, which I choose leg extensions to stretch the quads. Here, same thing. I go ahead and complete 2 more sets of leg extensions. Here, continuing the rest of my leg extensions, I do 120 for 15 for my first set, 110 for 14 for my second, and I go 100 for 12 for my last set, which I take to failure. Here, I go ahead and deadlift 135 for 5. This is my warm-up set, so I can get my hamstrings ready, which my quads are already fried from the previous squatting and a leg extension. Here I attempt to do 245 for 5. For my quads already being fried, I only managed to get 2 good form reps. My third one, I quite could not get it up. Here I do 225 for 8. I do drop the weight. I'm not quite sure if controlling the descent is good for muscle growth or not. I've seen videos where it is and it isn't. I just chose not to here. My quads were very fried already, and I was just trying to target hamstrings right now. Here we end our sets of deadlift with a 155 deadlift till failure. Same thing here. We move from our compound to our isolation. I choose hamstring curls. I feel they're very, very good for my hamstrings. I get a good stretch for them, good contraction. Same thing here. We do this for this set and another set, and then we move on. This is our last set right here. I try to finish strong here. I go down to 80 pounds and I go to failure. Originally, this is supposed to be a shoulder day. I did, in fact, have to cut it short, unfortunately. But here's me PRing. I did 155 for 3 with, I believe, good and strict form on overhead shoulder press. It was intended to also do lateral raise, dumbbell lateral raise, and lastly, on top of that, to do some rear delt dumbbell shrugs. This here is the full workout for tonight, or the day I'm posting it, I should say. If you wonder what app it is, it's Lyfta, Lyfta.